Just going to mute you, Natalia. If you have any questions, you can feel free to unmute. So today we're doing a classic chicken salad sandwich. So we can go over our ingredient list. We need a can of chicken breast, some mayonnaise, celery, onions, and a carrot in this recipe is optional. So it's not something that you need to have. If you have a carrot and you would like a carrot in it, that's completely fine. You need some lemon juice. If you're using bread, some people, you don't have to use bread. You can just eat it as chicken salad, or you can make it into a sandwich and use bread. And salt and pepper. This recipe does add for lemon pepper seasoning. If you have that, you can totally use it, but we will just substitute that with salt and pepper if you don't have that. And so our equipment list is you're gonna need a cutting board and a knife, a plate, a bowl, a measuring spoon and cup. If you're using a carrot, we're gonna shred our carrot if you're using that. So you're gonna need a grater or a peeler. And if your can requires a can opener. So some cans have the little thing that you can peel up, and then some of them you have to use a can opener. So depending on what can you have. So is everyone good on their ingredients and the equipment list? Give me a thumbs up if you're good. Awesome, everyone seems to be good. So our first step is we want to get our celery and our 2 stalks. So we want 2 stalks of celery. So you want to get 2 stalks. Yep, Natalia, that's perfect. Good job, Michael. Good job, Annie. And we want to finely chop the celery. So we want it to be finely chopped. So we want small little pieces. And when I cut celery, I usually cut the ends off a little bit. So that way we don't use the pieces that are kind of white, you know, you don't want to use those pieces. Good job. Ooh, I like Karen's idea. Doing a great job, Annie. Look at you go, Michael. Natalia, you're doing great. Good job, Michael. Good job, Annie. Good job, Natalia. That was a good job, Michael. That was a lot of work. Annie, that is really good. I like how you're doing that and you're being nice and safe. Good job. Perfect. That is great. So once everyone's done with their celery, you want to put it in a bowl. Go ahead and put it right in the bowl. Good job. Good job, Annie. And the next step is we want to do a fine chop of an onion. So we want to get an onion and we want to do the same steps. So we're going to peel the peeling off the onion. Oh, Natalia already has hers done. Good job.
So you want me to put the celery in the bowl?
Yep. You can put it right in any bowl if you have a bowl. Yep. So now we're going to chop it, finely chop an onion too. And as Natalia stated, sometimes onions can make your eyes and your nose water.
Yeah. So I put the onion in the bowl.
If it's all chopped and yep, you can put it right, you can mix it with your celery. Good job peeling that onion, Annie. And now you can put that right in your bowl as well, Michael. That's perfect. Good job. That's, you guys have really good knife skills.
How do you want me to do the carrot?
So now if you have a grater or a peeler, we want to shred it. Yep. So you want to just peel it down. And then when it's all peeled like that, what you can do is take your knife and chop it up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Good job. You can mix those right up, your onions and your celery. Good job, Annie. So now it's time for the carrot. So if you either have a grater or you can use a peeler, and we're going to shred our carrot. So we want to make into shreds. And the carrot is actually optional. So if it's not something that you want to add, you do not have to add that. Good job. So you want to keep going, Natalia. You're going to peel that whole, you're going to peel it all, the whole carrot. Good job, Annie. So Annie's using a grater and she's gonna grate hers that way. It's kind of like grating cheese in a way, right, Annie? And the recipe does call for 1 carrot, but you can use as much as you want or a little as you want. This is a preference thing. Yep, so Annie's using like a cheese grater. It's great. You see how she's,
I have a question about the carrot.
okay,
Are we gonna cut this or are we just gonna shred it?
we're only gonna shred it,
Okay.
okay? Good job. Everyone's doing such a great job. So for people that are done with the carrot, the next step is we're gonna take our can of chicken and we're gonna open it. Good job, Annie. Good job, Natalia. It is a lot of work shredding that carrot, isn't it?
I did it.
Awesome. So you can add your carrot right into your celery and onion. Great job. So the next step after that, Natalia, is we're gonna open our can of chicken.
Okay.
And we're gonna drain out the liquid that's in there. So we don't want the liquid. You wanna drain out the
I got
liquid.
this on the chicken.
Oh, nice. Yep. So you're gonna pull that, you're gonna shred that up a little bit. So people that are using the canned chicken, we want to drain the liquid out.
So you want me to cut this into slices or pieces?
I would shred it. I would pull it
Okay.
apart. So you want it to be kind of like all, you know, pulled apart. And, you know, sometimes when we're using canned chicken, it could be kind of chunky. So what you can do is take your fork and you can kind of break it up a little bit, just like Michael's doing. That way you can get all the big chunks out. Good job. And we're going to add that right to our bowl. Good job, Annie. And you're going to break that up a little bit. Break that, take your fork and you're going to break that chicken up, mix it in. And so I want everyone to take a look at your can, and the recipe calls for a can that's 12.5 ounces. If you have a 12.5 ounces, give me a thumbs up. Michael does. Oh, Michael doesn't. So now we need to get our mayonnaise. So Karen, can you tell me can you unmute to let me know what can you have?
Well, we had to put 2 cans in.
Oh, you did
So-
use 2 cans?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So we need 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. So you want to get your measuring cup out, and you need 1-3. And this is where, this comes in preference. Some people prefer Miracle Whip, and some people prefer mayonnaise. So that's the really great thing about a recipe is that, it's only a guidance. So if you want to substitute something for what you like better, that's totally okay.
I did my chicken.
All right, so we're going to add your chicken right to your vegetable bowl, okay? And the next step, Natalia, is we're going to get our measuring cup 1/3. So 1-3. And we want to measure out mayonnaise.
(1-3).
Mm-hmm.
What's 1-3?
Let me see, this is 1/2.
Good job, Annie. Good job, Michael. So now what you want to do once you've added your mayonnaise to your bowl is you want to take your fork, you want to stir it all up. You want to make sure it's all mixed in nice. Look at that. You're doing a great job, Natalia. That looks delicious, Annie. And Michael. And you might find that with all of the vegetables that you added, that 1/3 cup of mayonnaise might not be enough. It might be the perfect amount, but if it feels a little dry, I would only add maybe a spoonful of more mayonnaise. But it looks pretty good. So we're just gonna let Natalia, yep. So you want 1/3 cup, you want it to be full. You wanna measure all of the 1/3 cup. Is that 1-3, Natalia? Is that a 1-3? Put. Okay. So you're gonna add your mayonnaise right to your bowl, Natalia, and you're gonna mix, mix, mix. And the next step for Annie and Michael to do is we wanna add our lemon juice. So we wanna get our 2 teaspoons. So we wanna get our teaspoon out. So out of the teaspoons are smaller than a tablespoon. Annie's going to use a fresh lemon. That's awesome. Good job, Michael. So now you want to stir that lemon juice up in there again. Give it a good stir, Michael. Good job, Annie. So Natalia, can you show me yours? Can you bring your camera down so I can see? Or pick your bowl up? Oh, that looks delicious. Have you added your mayonnaise? So you added your mayonnaise? Awesome. So now you want 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. And for Michael and Annie, if you have the lemon pepper seasoning, now would be the time to put that in. If you don't, you can always use regular pepper. So we want a dash of either pepper or lemon pepper seasoning. So a dash is real quick, just doop. Perfect. Good job. So once you add your lemon juice, Natalia, you're going to go ahead and stir it up and then you should be all set. You want to add your salt and pepper. So this is where you guys can either have a sandwich that's cold, or if you wanted, you could leave it an open face sandwich and put it in the toaster oven. This is all about a preference of how you want to eat it. In the summertime, I prefer to eat a nice cold sandwich, so I wouldn't heat mine up, but it's all about preference. And you know what's also good is using it as a dip. So you could have crackers and you could use it as a dip. So if you're using bread, I'd go ahead and get a slice of bread, or if you're going to use it as a dip, and you might not use all of your chicken salad today. You might be able to put some in the container and put it in the fridge to save it for another time. Oh, Natalia, you're muted. I can't hear you.
You could do a lettuce wrap.
That's a great idea. Yeah, Natalia, I love that idea. You could totally do a lettuce wrap. So if you had lettuce, you can put some right into a lettuce and wrap it right up. It's a great idea. Good job, Michael. Michael, how do you like your sandwich cut? Diagonal or straight?
No crust, no crust.
I don't like the crust as much either. My youngest daughter does not like crust on her sandwiches, and she's gotten so particular that it has to be a straight cut too. Ooh, Annie, that looks great. Wow, Annie. Thumbs up on that. That looks delicious.
Mm.
Michael, yours looks great too. So, you know, this is a really great meal to cook if you have some family or friends that come over and they're just having a quick snack and, you know, they're a little hungry, but not for a big meal. This is something that you could share with them. Is it good, Michael?